Today I will show you what kind of colors you can mix with my basic set Starter Kit by Julia Woning, 10 beautiful colors. So let's dive in. We will start with the white. Put it in here and here, and then mix white. Take another tool, take a black one, place black, place black, better, again here, and then we will mix black with white. But first we will apply some white, and then a little bit of black. Again some white. Clean your tools on some tissue paper. And before I go any further, I will apply white in all those little areas. Just one layer. Rub it in the paper. This is ordinary drawing paper, so no pastel matte paper. I will create this one also in pastel matte, but first I want to show you just an ordinary coloring paper, and be aware that it's clean. There was a little bit of a smudge, but okay. Again. So everywhere there is white. And let me see if I can erase this one. Okay. Here again, some white. The same, I will do that with the black. So everywhere I will lay down a little bit of black. Just a little bit, but the same amount. You can understand that you can vary with the amount of black that you will apply to mix colors. And then you get another gradation of that color. But here we do it like this. Okay, white and black. The other one is, let me see if I have a tool like this one. I will use the blender. The blender is this one. Let me clean it up. Clean tool, just the blender. Blender and white. Let me apply the blender everywhere. And I will blend on the black. Clean it up, and the other way around. I've forgotten it. Clean it, blender, blender, blender and white. I will do that later on. What you will get at the end is a swap card with all those colors you can mix. Clean it up again, like this. Let's start with the gray. I guess that's a good following. And here is the gray. these are, oh, this is also a blender. That's why it was so easy. I thought by myself. That slides on the paper, but there was blender underneath. Just some gray. The same here. Just some gray. Now I will mix the gray with the white. Same here. And I will put the gray with the blender. Okay, did I have everything? Yeah, clean this one. Switch it, because I don't want to bring the gray color to my red, because now I want to start with the red, yellow, and this one I will do first. So the light color, same as here. This is the same, and here it will be different, but let's hope. Okay, with the blender, much easier. Same as here. Then mixing with the white. Mixing with the white. Okay, mixing with the gray. With the gray. Mixing with the black. Almost wrong. Always check. Swap it again because I have forgotten something. Like the gray mixing with the black. The gray mixing with the gray, that's the same. And here, the gray with the black. Black, okay, that's okay. Now it's going okay. Yeah, okay. Next color. Clean this up, take another one. I want to use the red. Build it up. And again, apply red. Apply red. They will. This is the same red. And this will be the first layer of the red here. The same. And then we will mix with the white. So I have red and there's already white. There is already white. There is red and blender. A blender. Clean it, so I only take red with skin tone or sienna tint. Just red with gray. And red with black. Just a little bit more red. Clean it. Take my white tool, maybe later on. And next one, the pink color. clean my tool, get off the excess of red, and take the magenta. So a clean magenta here, clean magenta there. The magenta is also in here, and then downwards. I see I forgot something. Have you seen it? I have to transfer the red in here. Now I have to use the magenta with the white. With the white. With the blender. With the, I will do the light colors first. Then with the red. Clean it. Red on gray. Ah! You know what I did wrong. Let me see if I can fix that. It was not red, I needed to have the magenta. But it's easy to erase. So that's good. There was a little bit of gray. So first a little bit of gray. Then the magenta. Gray and magenta. Magenta on top of black. Okay, and let me apply the magenta. Oh, clean it. Clean this too. I need clean magenta. Okay, it's going okay. Which color? Yellow. Let me use a clean tool. It's important to use clean tools when you use lighter colors or different colors, different family of colors. You can understand that. So use yellow. So yellow here. A little bit away of the dust, but it's slightly, it's not so much. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Just a little bit more yellow in the first layer. Okay, yellow with white. Yellow with the blender. You feel immediately that it's much easier to cover it all. Then the yellow with the sienna tint, like a skin tone, basic. Then with the red, more yellow. With the red, more yellow with the magenta, Clean your brush or your tool again. Magenta with the gray, the yellow with the gray. Again, yellow with the gray. Again, yellow with the black. Like this. Again, clean my yellow. Yellow here, yellow there. fingers are getting dirty, so let me clean up the paper. Now we get to the blues. Let's go to the turquoise. A lot of turquoise in here. Oh, that was too much. The excess away. Blue here and blue there. And we will do the light colors. So blue with white. Blue with the blender. Blue with the light color with the shimmer tint. Again here. Then blue with red. Here. I have to watch now, be careful that I'm using the right. Okay, clean my tool. Then blue with magenta. Blue with yellow. Cross combination. That is not the intention. Just blue. No yellow. Just blue. Okay. Blue on gray. Blue on black. A little bit more blue. Yeah, okay. Clean this tool. Take another one. With this blue, the ultramarine. We're almost there, but I want to apply another color on top of it. That means I have blue on white, blue on blending, blue on shimmer tint. Maybe that was too less shimmer tint, but we will see. Blue on yellow. Blue on magenta. And blue on the red. So these are one layers on top of the other. But you can imagine if I put, like for instance, first blue and then the skin tone, it will be different. So what I want to do is at some colors I will apply another color. So with white I apply white, gray, white, white, black, white. Clean my tool. The same here. White, black, white. White, gray, white. White, white, gray, white, yeah. White, gray, white. Okay. Clean my tool because I don't want to have any gray on it. I want to apply white on the skin tone. Okay. I want to apply white on the yellow. I want to apply white on the pink or on the magenta. The same I will do on the red. Ah! I said red and I took red, but I need to have white. White. There is white, red, and again white. There is white, red, and again white. Magenta, no, yellow, I had done the blue. I had white, a turquoise, and again white. And I have to be aware that there is no other color in my tool, otherwise you will get cross comment. You know what I mean. Let me fix this. There was a little bit of red in it. So white, blue, white. Again, clean your brush or your soft tool. There is already white, ultramarine, and again a white. The same here. So every color now has a white, maybe the gray. I'm not sure that I did the gray, so let me try on the gray again. Okay. White on the blender doesn't see anything, so okay. Let me do that the same with the colors. So I prefer to apply, for example, the light blue on top of all those colors. We had blue, maybe, no, let me do something different. Another skin tone, because I want to see more of the skin tone mixing with these colors. So these are skin tone or sienna tint with a color and again a skin tone. Not every color needs it, but you can imagine what the difference it will be if you apply another layer of a color. So you mix it in those two colors. For example, here at the blue, you can see the huge difference. The gray and again on the black. The red, maybe the same with the yellow. Because you see, it's almost the light colors I prefer to be the last on top. So we have yellow, yellow, blue, yellow, yellow, blue, yellow, yellow, magenta. Let me clean it up because there's some green in it. Yellow, magenta, again yellow. I can imagine that it dazzles you, but if you be constructive, just applying all those colors in 3 layers. So basic color, the mixed color, and again the basic color of the row. Then you will get much more tone differences. Blues. Let me see what happens if I apply again the light blue on top of this. This one I was forgotten. I have forgotten. Okay, I guess this is it. You can see how much colors you can create with only these colors, like green tints, orange tints, purple tints. Yellow. Apply yellow. in this coloring wheel or circle. I will show you how you can mix your colors with the PanPastels, just with 3 colors. Apply enough PanPastel, and the yellow. Then I will apply some white. Let me see if I have a clean tool in here, and apply it around the circle, a layer of white PanPastel, because I want to create a value around the circle of a light color. So apply the white. Let me see if everything is still on the camera. Yeah. So again, all white. Not too much, but enough. Just the first layer. Then back to the yellow and create here a lighter color of the yellow, mixing with the white. Bring it all against the circle. So a light yellow and a pure yellow in the whole area. Later on we will cover this, but first the basic colors. So yellow and a light yellow. Then I go to, let me see if I have it here. Yeah, right to magenta. Skip one part and here I place magenta. Around the corners, hold it around the corner. And you don't need to create dust to place the color down. This is an ordinary drawing paper where I draw a circle with a plate and a smaller plate, and just with a ruler some lines. And try this yourself, because it gives you a lot of insight of coloring and of color mixing with the PanPastels. So just plain layer magenta, again just some, and then there is already white, another white, and mix it all together. That's what I love the most of PanPastel, that you can mix on your surface quite well. Much better than ordinary classical pastel sticks. And you see, less dust, minimal of dust. And apply here like this. Okay, I have done the yellow, the magenta and the cool blue. So I take the turquoise blue and I place it in this area. You can see these are the 3 basic colors, the cool colors of the coloring wheel, and I am referring to the technique or the philosophy, if you can say it like that, from Van Itten. He created this coloring wheel to mix colors. So like this, apply some turquoise, or it's more like a cerulean blue, but it's a light cool blue. Again, some blue in the background here around the circle, so we created like this with white, some blue, again mixing those colors in a light blue around the circle. Again, some extra blue in the circle, like this, mixing it all out here, a little bit around to the borders of that. Okay, so we have yellow, magenta, turquoise, or yellow, red, blue in the cool variation. I have already done it also in the warm colors. And we will see the difference later on, but you can see what we're doing. We're now mixing those colors. So we will take the yellow and apply a little bit of yellow in this area, but a slight less than in the normal yellow area. Let me apply some thin layer of yellow here. Like this. The same at the outside, just a little bit more white and yellow on the outside. And then you can see what happens when I mix those colors together like this. I will switch from tool, just take some magenta, not too much, and apply some magenta on top of the yellow. We want to create an orange, but you see immediately you can't get an orange like a orange, but it's much more darker orange. So the orange that you normally would, as we would say as orange, you can't get with the cool colors. So be aware of that. So I mix the yellow and the magenta with each other to create a somewhat like orange color. It's almost like a shade of orange color. Okay, going outside, again some magenta, some yellow, mix it all with the white, some extra white, and create a light color of this color. It's almost like a shimmer tint. You see that? Very nice skin tone with just yellow, magenta and some white. You create almost like this color. Okay, that's one. First, second, third. So this is the second color in the range of the color mixing. So let's start now with the yellow. Clean your tool like this. And we will create a green color. So first we apply again some yellow. Mixing it up. If you go across the circles, doesn't mind, because we're applying a light color of yellow. Also on the outside, maybe mixing with some white, going through the blue and outside all the way to the corner. Just a light yellowish color. A light color of yellow. Switch tools, and now I will take the turquoise. A very slight touch, place it inside and create a beautiful grass green. That is what you can create with the cool color combination of the yellow and the blue. Like this. Again, maybe some yellow again on top of it to create a nice color. Maybe a little bit darker. Like this. Okay, now go to the outside and create a light green. With yellow, with blue and the white that's already there, or maybe take some more and create a value of light green. We have just one left. Take a blue, but be careful that there isn't any yellow on top of it, because then we have a cross, how do you call it? You will mix colors more than you would prefer. So Clean it. Magenta. No, always mix with the light color first. So blue, here I choose for blue. You can see there is a little bit of yellow in it. Okay, hopefully it doesn't matter. Let me take this. This was too much blue here. Okay, going outside. Just some white. And then mixing that magenta with the blue, just a slight touch. And what you see, we create a very nice purple, light purple, violet. Let me bring it all in. You can see now why I did the blue first, because the magenta is very darkish from color wise. So again, mixing with the outside, maybe some blue extra to create a purple color. And again, I apply here a blue layer on PanPastel on top of the magenta. Like this. Again here with white. And we now have our primaire, secondary and tertiary colors. Let me clean this bit a little bit. Don't make it. Maybe with a kneadable gum or eraser. Not gum, that's something else. Like this. Okay, and now you can see there is an inner circle, and the inner circle is the complementary colors of the inner circle. So what we do is to create yellow on top of the purple and the purple on top of the yellow. So let me see. This one is made with turquoise and magenta, and we will rub that on top of the yellow. And what you have seen, what I've done is just take a little bit of blue, red, blue, maybe a little bit more of magenta, and apply that on the yellow spot. The same I will do here, but here is already yellow and blue, so I only need some yellow and apply this. So these are the complementary colors in the coloring wheel. And you get almost the same color, but it's different, and it's because of the different of layering. Here is the yellow first, then the complementary color of purple. Here is the purple color first, and then the complementary color is yellow. And that gives a color switch or color difference. So be aware of that if you're gonna mix in your artwork, that there is a possibility that it looks different. So be aware which color you put down first before the second color. These colors are very nice when you have a shade, you need a shade in something yellowish, then you can use the purple as mixing color for a shade color. So we will do the same with the other ones. So first, clean up my tool. I have blue, takes just some blue on top of the orange. And this is an orange that made with the yellow and the magenta, like this. A little bit too dusty. Clean it, and I will mix a orange like a yellow with some magenta, again with some yellow. I think this is enough. You can use a little paper just to rub it down to see if the color is correct, but I'm almost certain that I'm correct in the right amount. That's experience. And I place the, oh, don't forget to use the right color. Almost it went wrong, but it's okay now, like this. See, totally different colors. So if you place the blue first and then an orange, you get a different color than place an orange and then put the blue on. So be aware of that. The same we will do with the green and the magenta. So let's try to place the green on the magenta. So I will use some yellow, some blue, again some yellow, so I have a nice grass green, and apply that on the magenta like this. And of course, when you mix 3 colors together, you will get a brownish color. So now I will use the magenta on top of the green. And this is ordinary paper, so no sanded paper with tooth. This is just paper, so it's almost difficult to apply another layer, but you can mix it all well. And here you can see those 2 different colors, the cool one and the warm circle of the coloring wheel as Van Itten. 3 colors, yellow, red, blue. You can see all those colors. You can mix with each other what kind of colors you create. And try it yourself with the basic set of Julia Woning and my new book in English, PanPastel Workshop. Till next time, bye!